Right, so I've been meaning to make this video for quite a while now because I have to get this off my chest because I've screamed it at so many people before and they're just like, yeah, whatever, well, you know, that's life and all that. But I fucking hate buses and I hate the people on it and I hate the bus drivers. So I've made 5 fucking reasons why I hate buses so much, and I'm sure that people will listen to this and go, yeah, I'm totally feeling you on that, because it's just the most aggravating thing that you can experience. So I've made 5 reasons, and I'm going to go through each of these reasons why I hate the fucking buses, and each is just as bad as the other. So anyway, I'll stop going on about this now. These are the 5 reasons that I hate fucking buses. Number 1 has got to be the shitty bus drivers that just piss you off. They are so ignorant. I fucking have to buy this every fucking week, which cost me 17 quid, and the bus driver just looks at you as though you're a piece of shit when you get on the bus, and they're like, eh. And sometimes they will not stop at the stop that I want them to stop at. I'll press the fucking bell, I'll be like, ding! And they will still not stop. And then I'll get to the front of the bus, watching them drive past my stop, and I'll like look at them, and then look at the bell, and press the bell another like 10-15 times, just repeatedly. And they will look at me and go, "What's your problem, mate?" And I'm like, "You just fucking drove past my stop that I've tried to get off at. Now I've got to walk for 10 minutes. That's kind of inconvenient for me. I've got to wait now and cross this busy intersection because you've just decided to drive straight past it. Sorry mate, I didn't hear or see the bell. You've got to press the bell." So I did press the fucking bell. I do press the bell, don't worry. I know how a bus functions. And I press the fucking bell. And it's up to them to fucking stop the bus. I can't stop the bus. But surely, I'm sure that when you're stopping a bus, they advise you not to get up until the fucking bus has stopped. So they want me to like climb downstairs with a big bag and everything, and while the bus is still moving. Number 2 has got to be the annoying little shits that get on a bus, and you'll see these people usually at the back, sat there thinking that they own this bus, and they're like, "Here, fucking dickhead, I'm fucking mashed as fuck me, I'm off to see my gal dem and blah blah blah." And if you haven't got headphones, which luckily I usually have, but sometimes I don't want to listen to the music, you will have to listen to these people, and these people don't own headphones apparently. They just fucking go with the flow and play the music on the phone. So this is an example of what you'd see with a chav, bearing in mind I wouldn't have my phone. Alright, dickhead. What's going on, dickhead? Where are we off, dickhead? Oh, this sounds mental, dickhead. Ah, dickhead. That is basically what you will get. You will hear that, and it's like the most annoying thing in the world when you've just been at work or college and you're ready to go home and have a cup of coffee and sit down, but you can't because these dickheads just want to spoil it. Number 3 has got to be the unhygienic people that get on. Now I don't mean smelly people, because that's different when it comes to sneezing in your hand and then touching the fucking bell that you've got to touch, or not even covering your mouth, just sneezing or coughing, and you're like, I just felt you spray snot on the back of my neck. Why? Get a tissue, use your hands, and they're coughing and spluttering and spitting and everything, and you're just sat there like, what can you do? Turn around and give these people a lecture? These people won't know any better. They'll be like, "Oh, you fucking you fucking stuck up bellend, you dickhead!" Oh. And they drive me insane because I've caught swine flu, I've caught colds, I've caught everything off of buses, because the worst thing in the world is when you touch a bell and it's sticky and it's like fucking Russian roulette which bell to press, because it's just going to be Number 4 has got to be the invasion of privacy that you get. Now, when a bus is full, you're very limited for seats, and people don't really want people to sit next to them. That's just British human nature, isn't it? You know, you don't want people to sit next to you. However, these people, when you're sat there, you'll always get the crazy one, the maverick of the lot, that will come and sit next to you, and they will squash you up into the seat where you're like that. And there's a big fucking obese person sat next to you eating a bag of fucking cheese Doritos, and you're just sat there like squished up in your corner. I can't stand that part. That is one of the worst things, because when I want to get off, you've got to press the bell and then say to the person next to me, "Excuse me, may I get off?" And 5th, but by no means least, is the unpredictable turn-up times of buses. Now, they've got a timetable and they're meant to adhere to this timetable, but quite often the bus that is meant to come at 0 o'clock will come at 0 o'clock next week, and when it's snowing and raining and just generally winter, you're kind of wanting your bus to be on time. You're stood there freezing your little arse off, and you're thinking, where the fuck is this bus? And you just want to get on a bus. I've got on buses before that will take an hour longer just because I cannot stand it. And you'll be stood there waiting, and this bus was meant to be there 20 minutes ago, but it still hasn't turned up. And when it does finally approach, and you finally get the shitty bus driver, and you put your hand out to signal for the bus to stop, it will just go straight past. And then you're stood there swearing and cursing this bus driver's life, because that's just how buses are. Now, they're the 5, and thanks to the Conservative government just selling off these companies so they can be privatised, I'd like to give them a round of applause, because, you know, with this spectacular service that we've got at the minute and the extortionate prices, then how can we complain? Do you know what I mean? They've done a cracking job for us of First West Yorkshire. They're doing a fucking spot-on job. Do you know, big up to First West Yorkshire for their punctuality, for their moderation of their buses, for their awesome staff.